Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Richie Kamal and I am so happy to welcome you all to Experience the Power of Tao Hands, hosted by the Master Sha Tao Center, Toronto. I am a current Tao Hands practitioner and it is my great honor to open the show today for the Master Sha Tao Center, Toronto. I first became a Tao Hands practitioner in 2019, and ever since then, my life has been absolutely different than what it used to be. I am more empowered to serve my community, my friends, my loved ones, and myself in healing, in transforming negative aspects of my life and bringing in more joy, more happiness, more health, and lots of positive outcomes for myself and others. Today's show, we will have exciting shares about Tao Hands stories from guests, and also it will be led by our leading teacher, Francisco Quintero, who has personally trained over 6,000 Tao Hands practitioners since his time as a teacher and healer. He is a leading teacher of the Tao Academy, and it is truly my honor to welcome him now to lead the session today.
Thank you, Richie. Thank you very much. So welcome, everyone. Take a moment to say hello. We'll love to know who is here live with us. And today we're going to be focusing on Tao Healing Hands. Okay, what is his power, abilities? We're going to also do some blessings as well. Welcome, Risa. Welcome, Shari. So before I begin, I'm going to share with everybody how I myself became a Tao Healing Hands practitioner. Welcome, Jennifer. So, I myself was trained in physics and mathematics in college. So I didn't really, when I met Master Sha, this was over 20 years ago, this was all completely new to me. But I was suffering from high blood pressure. Welcome, Felix. And my blood pressure was 190/90. So I needed some healing. I was in my late 20s. So when I went to Master Sha, I just absolutely fell in love with his work, and what he was teaching was absolutely amazing. It was revolutionary to me. It was like brand new to me. And what happened was I used his practices and I was able to heal myself from the high blood pressure. And I thought, wow, like if this worked for me, I wonder if this could work for others. So I started to learn more and more about, what he was doing with these practices. So eventually, though, something started to open up for me in a very big way. And I remember one time I was at a workshop and Master Sha said, who would like to become a divine soul healer? A divine soul healer, like, wow. Like, and my hand just went straight up. I had no idea what I was actually doing, but my hand, my heart, my soul just raised up my hand. It's like, wow, like, and Master Sha approved me. He was doing some spiritual checks to check our readiness. And he approved me and to become a divine soul healer. So I registered for the program. It was a training program. And in that time, basically, the Tao Healing Hands is also a training program, but in those days, it was called Divine Soul Healer. So what happens is I go into a private room with Master Sha, Dr. and Master Jigong Sha, and he's a very unique servant for humanity, very deeply connected with heaven, with Tao source, with divine. And he's able to bring in those energies into our bodies to empower us, to serve, to become healers. So he put his hand on the crown of my head, and for about half an hour, he was chanting, connecting to Tao's source, connecting with divine in a very special, unique way. And all I could remember, my third eye was open, and all I remember was like, I was just like, the field was just growing, 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 expanding, expanding. And I literally could feel like I was just levitating into heaven. It was just like an absolute blissful feeling. My energy just became lighter and lighter. And then I remember that there was this feeling like I was just lying down in this heavenly field. And I remember I could feel presence of like saints, angels, and Buddhas surrounding me. And I felt like I was being cleansed and purified in order to be able to receive this transmission of light. There's stories of, very high level masters who could transmit this light. And so I felt like I was being cleansed before this transmission came inside of me. It was a very, very new experience I've never had, the first time I had in my life. And I remember then, and this is all happening with like, I'm remembering with my third eye of what was happening in the spiritual realms. And then all of a sudden, I felt like this big, giant ball of light just came right into my heart. And that was the transmission of the Divine Soul Healer. Now we call it the transmission of the Tao Healing Hands. And this big ball of light just came inside of me. And from there, I was just in bliss. I don't even remember what happened after that. The only thing I remember after that was Master Sha trying to wake me up. And he said, your soul didn't want to come back. I was in a state of peace and tranquility. And right away, after I received this transmission, I began to use it to not only to self-heal, but to heal others. And that's where things became very exciting. It's like I already did these practices to heal myself, but now I receive this empowerment to be able to now help others to heal. And right away, I started to do healing blessings for family members, but also remotely to loved ones and family members from around the world. So that opened up a whole new door of opportunities for my spiritual journey, but also as a healer, bringing healing to others. And then a few years later after that, Master Sha asked me to travel with him around the world. And I got to see and to study directly under Master Sha and see all these like fascinating healing miracles happen day after day, and what is possible with the work that he does. So that was my little background of how I became, a healer using Master Sha's techniques. And, now, of course, things are a bit different. 20 years later, we have larger groups of students. Many of us are in large groups, but the transmission is what's most unique. The transmission of light. Wow, when you become a Tao Healing Hands healer, this beautiful transmission of light comes into the body, and right away you can learn how to activate it to heal and bless others. So today we're gonna have one guest share his stories about being a Tao Healing Hands practitioner. Richie will also bring Richie back on to also share her story. But before we do that, we're going to do a little practice, okay? So first of all, let's all put both hands over your lower abdomen, okay? Sit up straight, close your eyes, and relax, everyone. Take a nice deep breath into your lower abdomen. Relax the crown of your head. Relax your neck, your shoulders. Relax your abdomen. Relax your legs all the way down to the bottom of your feet. Totally relax. And breathe deeply to your lower abdomen. And repeat after me. Dear Tao Source, dear Divine, dear all our spiritual fathers and mothers in heaven, we love you, honor you, and appreciate you. We cannot thank you enough. Please heal. Everyone make a request. What is it that you want to heal and to transform in your life? Just make one request of your choice. I cannot thank you enough. I'm so honored and appreciative. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, love you, love you. Okay, take a nice deep breath. And I'm going to activate my Tao healing hands. And I'm going to send them to each of you. I'm going to ask them to activate and to radiate their light to each of you. So close your eyes, totally relax. Visualize beautiful golden light radiating throughout your whole body. The golden light shines in the area that you have pain or sickness or need healing. The Tao healing hands is radiating light. Brighter and brighter. Your whole body is shining bright light. And we're going to chant together, Tao healing hands. Okay? And we have several Tao healing hands practitioners on the line with us. You could also activate your Tao healing hands and join me together to bless everyone who's joining us today. Let us begin. Tao healing hands, 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 Tao healing hands. Your whole body is shining bright light. Tao healing hands, 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 Tao Healing Hands. Silently, use your heart to chant Tao Healing Hands. The Tao Healing Hands is radiating golden light to each of you, to the area you have requested. The light shines brighter and brighter. The golden light radiates to transform the blockages. Open your heart to receive the nourishment, the love of the Tao Healing Hands. Feel the frequency vibration of the Tao Healing Hands. Continue to chant. Chant with me. Tao Healing Hands. 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 Silently once more. Feel your whole body is this shining bright golden light. Your heart is very peaceful. Your mind is very calm. Take a nice deep breath into your lower abdomen. Breathe in and breathe out. 2 more times. Breathe in and breathe out. And 1 more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Notice how you feel in your heart, in your mind, in your body. And we say, thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, love you, love you. Thank you, Tao Source. Okay, open your eyes, move your body. Take a moment to share in the chat how you're feeling. What was your experience with this short Tao Healing Hands meditation? Okay. We do have a weekly, we have a 21-day Tao Healing Hands program going on right now. If you haven't heard about it, I'll ask our team to post the link there because you can still join it, okay? Every day we do 15 minutes of a Tao Healing Hands meditation. And I think we're like on day, we have 1 more week left. So you can still join that program, okay? And it's for free. Okay, so what's happening? How are the Tao Healing Hands working? You know, what does it mean? Tao here means the source, okay? Tao is also greatest love, you know, greatest forgiveness, greatest light, greatest compassion. So here, the word Tao is representing we're connecting to the source love, source light, source energy, source frequency vibration. So the Tao Healing Hands is a transmission that Master Sha has transmitted to me and to some of our Tao Healing Hands practitioner. And these Tao Healing Hands carry the Tao frequency vibration, the source frequency vibration. They radiate source love. So when we activate them, they're radiating source love. Love melts all blockages. Okay? Forgiveness brings peace and joy to our heart, our mind. Compassion boosts our energy. Stamina gives us strength. Light is healing and transforming every aspect of our life. The Tao Healing Hands is it's spiritual energy, so it's invisible. You have to have your third eye open to be able to see the Tao Healing Hands, and you will see this transmission. You will see the golden light bulb that I was talking about earlier that I received, and you could feel the frequency. The Tao Healing Hands is like having this connection to heaven, to divine, to Tao source. So it's the transmission that is doing the healing. We're just the vehicles. We're just the channels that light is coming through. Okay, you could use them to bring healing for yourself, healing others, group healing, remote healing. Beautiful. I'm going to read a few comments here. Juliana said, "I feeling." Give me 1 second. Juliana said, "Thank you. Feeling more peaceful from anxiety I was experiencing." Great. Welcome. Risto said, "As always, beautiful." Bless you. Thank you. Tash, very relaxing. Thank you. Shari, I felt a lot of light come to my message center. That's the heart center. Healing was happening, and then she gives her gratitude. Layla said, "It was very peaceful and heart opening." Okay, wonderful. Thank you, everyone, for sharing. Continue to share. I myself have trained, helped to train over 6,000 Tao Healing Hands practitioners over the past 20 years. And I've seen so many people receive, tremendous healing benefits from it. So you could use the Tao Healing Hands to heal yourself. A lot of people receive the Tao Healing Hands to, they're going through some, they have chronic sickness or need to transform an aspect of their life. So they activate and they do some practices to help uplift their frequency and bring healing. So how is it working? The Tao Healing Hands is helping to transform the blockages within our soul, heart, mind, and body. So whenever we have any struggles in our life, if we have sickness or we have something going on in our life, if there's a blockage there and there's a negative message that needs transformation, and the Tao Healing Hands brings in the positive messages to wash away the negative and bring in the positive messages. Okay, welcome, Andrew. Andrew said, "Beautiful and heart-opening. Thank you for the blessings." Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to bring on our first guest, Ashutosh, and he's going to share his stories of being a Tao Healing Hands practitioner. He has, I think, 2 stories to share with all of you. And then when I come back, we're going to do more healing with the Tao Healing Hands. So don't miss that, okay? Okay, Rich, if you could bring on Ashutosh. Welcome, Ashutosh.
Hello, Master Francisco.
If you could share with everyone your stories of being a Tao Healing Hands practitioner.
Yes. So I have 2 stories from last week. So this one is with my mother. So 2 weeks back, she had like a very severe back pain, and I continued offering her Tao Healing Hands blessings twice a day for like a week, and it helped her transform it a lot. And like she was able to sleep peacefully and sit down like for a longer period of time. And I'm still offering a blessing, and I'm still catching up with this improvement every single day.
And where does your
And
mom live? Where does your mom live?
she lives in Mumbai, India.
And where are you?
I'm in Jasper, Canada.
So you were doing remote healing to your mom every day for her back pain.
Yes.
Good. Wonderful. Very good.
Yes, it's amazing. And the second one is one of my friend. she called from India. She's also from India, and she called late at night because she had a severe panic attack, and she didn't know what to do, whom to call late at night, because there is no help. Even like helpline numbers were like not available. So she just happened to call me straight away, and I talked to her, and she was crying like very much. And I talked to her, and she was like not understanding what to do. So I just told her, offered a Dao Healing Hands blessing and chanted for her. And like in 10 minutes, she stopped crying, and she was like, I need rest. And I followed up next day with her, and she was more calm, and she was like, now I'm able to think clearly, I know what to do. I'm still offering her right now. I'll still check up with her, but yes, she that within 10 minutes she stopped crying, and she was she could sleep peacefully, and next day she was more calm and
Great, good,
thinking
good.
clear.
It sounds like a lot of your family members are getting a lot of sleep benefits from the Tao Healing Hands.
Yes, it is.
Ashutosh, do you have a personal story for yourself how the Healing Hands has helped you?
I have one. So this is from last year, and it's one of the most amazing. So I have a toothache, and cause I stay in Jasper, it's like a forest national park, and I'd stay away from the town, and it's like a 1 hour walk. And right now there is no vehicles out there. So and it was snowing like freezing cold. So I was like, what to do, cause I had I had no amount, like I did not have the finances at that time to sponsor it. So I just chanted and offered Tao Hands blessings for like 5 days straight, and yes, my toothache just vanished. Then I went and did the checkup, but at that time when I was not able to go to the town, and it helped me like calm down my toothache completely. So that was one amazing story, because that
Great,
was
thank
one of
you.
the severe pain it transformed.
Great. And then one final question. So you are a chef from what I hear.
Yes.
Uh, why did you want to become a Tao Healing Hands practitioner?
So this
And
one is also
what has been your personal experience with that?
so it's a very interesting story. So I was a divine healing hands practitioner from 2013. I was initiated into India itself. Uh, was still connected to Master Shah like practices, but I connected more deeply in 2020. But it has been amazing, like when I learned like certain terms, like soul readings and everything. I was fascinated by that because my mother is a healer herself, and from childhood I was fascinated with healing and fairy tales and everything, healing angels. But 2013 was my first experience to Master Shah, and all the secret teachings and how you can help people remotely. In current scenario, it's one of the best tool to help worldwide anybody suffering. It's one of the best tool, and it can transform any aspect, and hardly takes like few minutes. So
Beautiful. Great. Good. Well, thank you, Ashutosh, for being here with us. And maybe one day we get to try your food.
yes, absolutely.
Okay. Thank you, Ashutosh. Okay. Beautiful. You see a lot of benefits. You offer Tao Healing Hands blessing for back pain, but you also get some sleep benefits. Okay. Absolutely amazing. So the Tao Healing Hands, you could use it for all life. That includes healing your physical body, your emotional body, your mental body, your spiritual body. You could use it for healing relationships, all types of relationships. Okay. You could use the Tao Healing Hands for business, for finances. Today, earlier, we were in a different show and we were talking about feng shui, using your Tao Healing Hands to improve the feng shui. It's really for all life. Any challenge that you have, any struggle that you have, you can use the Tao Healing Hands to transform that aspect of your life. Okay? Okay, so here's what we're going to do next. Okay? I'm going to offer a Tao Healing Hands blessing. I want everybody make a request. Go to the chat right now and put like, oh, Francisca, I'd love to receive a blessing for my back pain, or for my relationships, or for my finances. So you go there, take a moment to post what is it that you want to receive. If it's confidential, just write, I would love to receive a blessing, and then just say that it's confidential, okay, or private. Yeah, make your request. Thank you, Leila. So make your request. And I'm going to offer you all a Tao Healing Hands blessing, okay? So what does that mean? We have a program called Tao Healing Hands. We are going to have the program. It's going to actually be next weekend, actually. It's because time goes by so fast. Can you believe that? Wow, I can't believe it's almost the end of June. So next weekend, actually, this training program will take place on the 25th, 26th, and the 27th. And in that training program, you receive the transmission of the Tao Healing Hands, and we teach you how to activate the Tao Healing Hands for self-healing, for healing others. Okay, so I'm going to activate my Tao Healing Hands, and I'm going to transmit the blessing to each of you. And Sayedi, Liana said, would be grateful for anxiety. Perfect. Okay. Risto, love to receive an appropriate blessing. Perfect. Tash wants a blessing for her soul healing service. Ra wants a blessing for finances. Perfect. Okay. Ashutosh also is requesting his blessing. Okay. Sue's power, blessings for the physical heart. She's had a heart attack. Okay. Yes. Beautiful. For people, like Tash mentioned, she had a heart attack, something like Tao Healing Hands, you can activate them to bring nourishment to the heart, spiritual nourishment, to transform any of the blockages in the heart, to help bring light into the heart. And that helps to, bring more healing, rejuvenation, transformation to the heart, or a part of the body that you may have sickness in. Several people are requesting finances. Kido, I want a blessing for the spiritual channels. Perfect. Tao Healing Hands to open your spiritual channels. That's a perfect request. Shari has pain in the abdominal area. She's feeling sick. Okay. So Shari, after the Tao Healing Hands blessing, if you have pain, anyone who has pain right now, please post before and after. How are you feeling now? Let's see how you feel afterwards. Layla wants some blessings for her relationships with some team members, and Jennifer also for the heart. Okay, so everyone sit up straight. Okay, close your eyes. And bring your awareness to your lower abdomen. And just close your eyes and relax. And for those of you who have not had a chance to post, I will guide you also to make a request. And for all of you who are also watching the replay of the recording, also make a request right now. Okay? So Terry is requesting for discomfort in her digestive system. Pat just joined. Pat, make a request. So, dear the Tao Healing Hands, please activate to offer a Tao Healing Hands blessing to all our viewers for today, all the people who are watching the recording, the replay, for Andrew, for his grief, to heal his grief, for Jennifer, for her heart, for Terry, for her discomfort in her digestive system, Layla, for her relationships, Shari, to bless her abdominal area, to transform her pain, for Vanita, for Kiru, to open your spiritual channels, Paravna for finances, Su's power for the heart, Diliana to heal your anxiety, Risto as appropriate for your blessing, make your request in your heart, Tash for her soul healing service business, Ra to bless his finances, Ashutosh to bless his request, Anita to ground herself, Alan to bless his request. And for everyone who has not made a request, you make a request right now. Dear Tao, dear the Tao Healing Hands, please bless. You make a request. And then close your eyes. I'm going to activate my Tao Healing Hands. Tao Healing Hands. Blessings start. Just close your eyes. The Tao Healing Hands is radiating bright light. When I go through major organs of the body, liver, everyone's liver is being blessed. Visualize bright light in your liver. Transform anger to kindness. Your heart. Many people were requesting the heart. The heart is connected with grief, depression, anxiety. Open your heart, heal your heart. The Tao Healing Hands radiates source love light to your heart. Tao Healing Hands shines bright light to your heart. Heal your heart. Heal your depression and anxiety. Your spleen and stomach area. Tao Healing Hands heals your spleen and stomach. Release your worry. Tao Healing Hands for your lungs and for healing grief. Clear your lungs. Clear lungs. Remove your grief. Remove your grief. Tao Healing Hands for your kidneys. Strong, healthy kidneys. Transform your fear. Tao Healing Hands for your open your spiritual channels. Several requested that. Your heart center, wow, exploding with light. Light, 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 light. The Tao Healing Hands is blessing you. To bless your finances, your business, for those who made that request. Tao Healing Hands for grounding your soul, heart, mind, and body, to ground yourself. Several people requested that. To bless your request, whatever you requested. The Tao Healing Hands radiates beautiful light to wash away the blockages in your soul, heart, mind, and body, to transform your request. Feel the light, the love. Breathe deeply to your lower abdomen. Take a nice deep breath. And we're going to close the blessing with thank you, thank you, thank you, Tao Source. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, the Tao Healing Hands. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, you go open your eyes, everyone. Move your body. Notice how you feel in your heart, in your mind, in your body. Notice if you had pain, how is your pain now? Okay. And take a moment to share in the chat your experience and also any experience you have, even if you just felt more relaxed. I would love to hear back from you. Okay. Vijay is giving us gratitude already. Okay, so take a moment, share your experience. So the Tao Healing Hands is, transmission of light. It's like having this string of light from Tao Source, from the heart of the Tao Source to your heart. And it's a permanent connection. And when you activate the Tao Healing Hands, it's like beautiful light. Zoom. It turns on like a light switch, and the light shines. Zoom. And then that light, it starts to radiate not only to your soul, heart, mind, and body, but remotely to others. So you could use them, again, for healing yourself, for healing others, remote healing, and for all aspects of life. And then at the end, we deactivate them, and the Tao Healing Hands rest. Okay? So at the workshop, you're gonna receive the transmission. At the same time, you are gonna learn how to use the Tao Healing Hands. Now, there are other components of the Tao Healing Hands program. As people are sharing, I'll share a few things that it comes with. As a healer, as a spiritual healer, it's very important that you have protection. So one of the parts of the Tao Healing Hands program is that you receive spiritual protection. We call it a light wall, a Tao light wall, to protect you from the blockages of others. You don't want people's blockages to come to you, because it could hurt you. I've met many healers where they've picked up blockages from others, and it causes sickness, or other disasters and challenges in your life. So it comes with the light wall. It comes with something called Tao protection, prevention and healing of communicable diseases. As a healer, we come across many people, or even with all the challenges going around Mother Earth, and it's like it's a spiritual immunity to boost your immunity, to bring healing to immunity. And then you also receive something called the spiritual pendulum. It's a form of a spiritual channel that allows you to check questions related to yes and no. And we use the spiritual pendulum to check whether or not someone is ready to receive a Tao Healing Hands blessing. All of that comes as a package in the Tao Healing Hands program. So we'll have our team post a link there again. You do have to apply for that program, and we will quickly check your application this evening, and tomorrow you could receive a notice of you are approved for that program. Okay, so let me read now a few comments. And Layla has posted there the link for the program. Vanina is giving her gratitude. Layla said, thank you, feeling loved. Ashutosh said, feeling peaceful and quiet. The stream of thoughts has stopped. Yes, good. Yes, overthinking. Really, Tao Healing Hands for a peaceful mind. Ra said, thank you. I saw golden light coming out from my heart area. Wonderful. Paravna, feel calm and relaxed. Andrew, a huge release of deep grief and massive light resonance. Thank you for my heart and soul. So Andrew and I recently just became friends on Facebook, and he's from New Zealand. Okay, so I'm here in Toronto, Canada. You see, huge relief with Tao Healing Hands. Welcome, Andrew. Nice to meet you. Sue's Power, very heart calming down. Tash, thank you, Source Divine, the Tao Healing Hands. I feel like I'm internally washed with light. Risto was experiencing tingling feeling, the beautiful energy. Thank you again. And Shari said, the moment you started, so she's the one that had pain earlier. The moment you started, my body broke out into a sweat. When you got into the spleen, all the muscles instantly relaxed, and I felt like I went limp. At that time, abdominal area relaxed a bit. Energy started moving, and the level of sickness went down. I'm always still amazed. Wonderful, Shari. So, the spleen is actually connected with muscles, Shari. So there's a connection there between the spleen and the muscles. So when the light from the Tao Healing Hands was going to that area, what's happening is the Tao Healing Hands carries a source frequency vibration. We have Francisco source frequency and vibration, or Shari source frequency vibration. So our body has a certain frequency vibration. Tao Healing has source frequency vibration, so it's higher. And when that frequency vibration comes in, the energy starts to vibrate our cells. And that's why some people get hot. is that the frequency vibration from the source, from the Tao Healing Hands, is causing your cells to vibrate. It creates energy, and that's why some people then can have that internal hot feeling. But that's not always true. Some people get cold. Okay, depending on what you need. There's a yin yang. Some people need a little bit of heat in the body. Some people need a little bit of cool energy in the body. Wonderful. Nita said, thank you. She's giving her gratitude. Diliana is feeling more calm and peaceful. Diliana had anxiety earlier. Okay, wonderful. Continue to share, everybody. We are going to bring on now Richie, and Richie's going to share her story of Tao Healing Hands. Welcome, Richie. Richie, if you could unmute yourself.
Thank you so much, Francisco. It was really powerful. Blessings. I was feeling anxiety myself, but now feeling so much more calm. It's always really surprising to see the instantaneous, effects of just receiving the healing with our open heart. And the most major transformation that had happened in my life right after receiving Tao Hands was actually healing in my condition of depression and anxiety. I used to give myself regular blessings, and after that, I have not had, an episode of depression in almost more than 2 years now, which I have shared multiple times in places. Whenever I do feel anxiety, I can use Tao Hands to actually balance myself more emotionally. But what I really wanted to share today about is a recent transformation that has occurred in my life, in my relationship with my parents. So ever since I received Tao Hands, I have been giving my relationship with my mom and my dad as many blessings as possible regularly, because I always felt that there were, blockages in our relationship where even though there is love, there was a lack of understanding between us. Like if I wanted to share my love, it wouldn't get translated that way. Or if they're just trying to be protective, I would feel like they're not seeing me or honoring my wishes and things like that. So recently, I was actually talking to my mom after a long, long time. I felt like she truly connected with me. And we spoke like we were like best friends. We were sharing everything. And it was almost like, as if like she was like seeing me for the first time and like accepting
Wow.
me for the first time. And then like recently my dad was also like, asking, like saying sorry for all the times that, he's hurt my feelings or made me feel like I'm not, doing enough or things like that. So I know that, the blessings that I've been giving my relationship with them has brought these major transformations to actually open our heart, all three of our hearts, to actually receiving more forgiveness, more compassion and love towards each other. So it's,
Wow.
it's amazing to see these changes come in.
Yeah, your parents are very sweet. I got to meet them once. Very nice. So Richie, why did you become a Tao Healing Hands practitioner? Because you're like, you were just recently in college and then you why did you want to become a Tao Healing Hands practitioner?
Yes, so I was at University of Toronto studying psychology, and why I wanted to study psychology was to basically become a therapist eventually and help people with their mental health struggles. Since I had a history of that myself, I could really relate to it. I became a Tao Hands practitioner around the time when I was starting to feel really hopeless about my own, emotional and mental condition, and feeling that, even though there are these beautiful, traditional ways of therapy that we do use, I was feeling like I always hit like a glass ceiling where I am not being able to actually receive true healing or truly heal myself. So I felt that I needed something more. And at that point, by alignment, Tao Healing Hands just showed up in my life. And it's been quite a beautiful journey since then.
Beautiful. So I've seen you serve many people around the world and even large groups. What would you say, what are the benefits that you've seen that Tao Healing Hands has brought to people?
Well, it has, I feel like, brought a sense of empowerment for most people that receive it, because all of a sudden they're not, depending on anything else to actually feel relief or release from their negative circumstances. They can take they can become a channel and turn on the Tao Hand blessing and receive light to any situation that might be a struggle for them at that point of time. I have seen many of my friends use Tao Hands to actually help their emotional body release trauma of different kinds that they might have gone through, different kinds of abuse. I have seen people actually use Tao Hands for headaches, for even injuries like sprained ankles or toothaches, like Ashutosh also mentioned. So I feel that Tao Hands really does provide that empowerment for us to step into our power as a channel, to literally, as you mentioned, to be that, to feel that connection so strongly to Source, to be able to receive that direct healing from Source for every aspect of life, which is
Beautiful.
quite unique, I feel. And the protection too, because I have several healer friends who feel depleted after giving, healing through different kinds of modalities, but I have never seen any Tao Hands practitioners say that they feel depleted after giving a Tao Hands.
That's true.
So, yes.
Great, beautiful stories. Thank you, Richie. We'll bring you back on in a few minutes. Oh, give Richie a big hand and Ashutosh. Amazing stories. So, wow, amazing. So, relationships, as Richie mentioned, use the Tao Healing Hands. A lot of people suffer in relationships, and the Tao Healing Hands can transform all different types of relationships. Or, Richie mentioned she healed herself from depression, and she's not had an episode of depression in over 2 years now. That's the power of Tao Healing Hands. It really empowers you to heal and transform your life. It goes back to Master Sha's core teaching. I have the power to heal myself. You have the power to heal yourself. Together, we have the power to heal the world. And that's what Master Sha is doing. So Master Sha has trained about 140 teachers who can now transmit the Tao Healing Hands. Okay, and we will be having our Tao Healing Hands here in Toronto next weekend, and it's available remotely. So it actually doesn't matter where you are around the world. You all can join this workshop. It will take place on Friday evening, Saturday, and Sunday. Give me 1 second here. And that will be the 25th, the 26th, and the 27th. Okay, you do have to apply, but I see many of our Tao Healing Hands practitioners online. Share this with others so that anyone who wants to become a Tao Healing Hands practitioner. I see Nsima just joined. Nsima is from Bhutan, and she spoke to. I have to share this story because she shared about the Tao Healing Hands to a colleague of hers that she used to work with, whose wife had a stroke. And he manages the Bhutan Stroke Foundation, and he started to learn about these techniques so that he can bring healing to his wife, and also through all the patients that they have at the Bhutan Stroke Foundation. And he started to see results where the wife could start to say some words before she could not say. So thank you, Nsima, for referring your friend from Bhutan. So he joined from Bhutan on the events. So any friends, loved ones, please share this about becoming a Tao Healing Hands practitioner. Layla has posted the application there, and so you do have to apply. So go ahead and apply for those of you who this is your first time. And it's only an application. We're only checking your readiness to join the program to see if your body can handle these frequencies as they come in. And then during the workshop, you will receive all of the training and how you can use the Tao Healing Hands to heal yourself, for healing others. There are some follow-up classes where we will use it for different aspects of life, okay? So there's a community of thousands of Tao Healing Hands practitioners from all over the world using these techniques, and many people have benefited. Tash said, I'm grateful for being empowered to make a difference in so many people's lives through the Tao Healing Hands and the various tools given by Master Sha. And Nsima is giving her gratitude, but thank you, Nsima. It's beautiful to see Tao Healing Hands in Bhutan also. So these Tao Healing Hands practitioners are all over the world. So join us, be with us, and it really will make a huge difference in your life. So I thank you all from my heart and soul for being here. I love you all. And we're going to welcome back now Richie to make any final closing for today.
Thank you so much, Francisco, for leading the session today in such a powerful, beautiful way. It was truly so enjoyable for all of us. So please, everyone, do check out the links and share this video with your friends, with your family members who are not Tao Hands practitioners yet. Share this with any friend who might be going through a difficult time right now, and your friend could really be empowered to make a change in their life in such a consistent way by becoming a Tao Hands practitioner. You are welcome to share our group as well, the Master Sha Tao Center Toronto Facebook group, where Francisco shared earlier, we are hosting the 21-day meditation experience with the power of Tao Healing Hands. There's a very special gift giveaway of the July Wellness Boost. If you are able to watch all the 21 meditation days, and we have a way of tracking you. So once you join the group, we will be able to see that you have completed all the 21 days, and you will be given a beautiful gift of the July Wellness Boost, which is a very powerful 4-week program that can truly transform and uplift your life experience in many different ways. And we truly want to thank everybody who joined us live today and shared their love with us, shared their stories with us. And we hope to see you soon again for all our sessions that will be live next week. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow at 12:30 for the day 17 of the 21-day meditation challenge. Layla has supported us and shared the July Wellness Boost link and also the Tao Hands application link. So please do take some time to look over the Tao Hands page, share it with your friends and family members. And this coming weekend on Sunday, we have a very special event with Dr. Rulin Shu, who is a quantum physicist and the co-author of this very special book, Tao Science. She would be leading a one-day workshop on June 20th. And we welcome you to check out the link for that and join us for this very special event as well. So bidding you good night from Toronto, wherever you are in the world right now, and lots of love to you and an amazing week and weekend ahead. Bye.